Well guys, AI is here to stay. And in this video, I'm gonna share 4 tools that right now I cannot live without in my business. And what is even cooler is that they can work alongside my Notion system. But wait. Before we move on, I'm actually right now working on a school community where I want to help business owners like you systemize and automate your business so you can be more free. Right now, we have just opened the waitlist for it, so make sure to sign up down below in the description of the video so you can get access to our launch offer. Okay, back to the video. It is no secret that I run a company and that my company generates leads from the content that I generate. And if you've been following me for a little bit, you know that I have a content creation system inside of Notion where I can govern all the YouTube videos that I generate. But not only that, I also use Notion for writing my cold email scripts, for example. So well, there is an AI tool that is helping me a lot when it comes to writing content. And it is not ChatGPT because, let me tell you, ChatGPT is not the best tool for writing content. This tool is Claude. So when do I use Claude? Whenever I care about how something is written, I'm gonna use Claude. So for example, one of the ways that I'm using Claude is to generate YouTube videos. For example, this is where I have all the script about the video that you're watching right now, and I'm gonna let Claude come up with a title. You see that here on the template that I already have the prompt ready for me, so I can just copy it, then I can go to Claude, paste it, and then what I'm gonna do is to also paste the script of the video, and that is it. So here I have the list of 10 YouTube video titles. So here my recommendation will be that whenever you find that you use a prompt over and over again for certain action, that you actually place that prompt wherever you are going to use it. In my case, here is where I'm gonna use it. I have here the titles area for writing all the different titles that this video may have, and I have the prompt over here. Another use case that I'm using Claude for is also a writing task. For example, for optimizing my cold email campaign. Here I have the prompt where I'm gonna send the CSV file of my cold email campaigns. This contains all the relevant stats of my campaigns, and I want Claude to tell me what I can improve in those emails and then write the emails for me. And here is all his findings. And then I'm gonna ask him about the different emails and he's gonna write the emails for me because he already has all the information that he needs to create them. Now, when I start talking about prompts and stuff, maybe you're getting a little bit nervous about where am I gonna save all these prompts? So, well, this is what I have in this AI prompts area within my resources area. But by the way, this resources area is something that I built for all my clients and is what contains all the information that helps project move forward. And here is where I have all the prompts that I'm currently using. Okay, the second tool that I'm using is one that probably you don't expect, and this is ChatGPT. Because remember, we are talking about how we are using this for business. So how am I using ChatGPT for my business? I don't use it to generate content. I don't use it to generate ideas. I don't use it in any of that. I use it to be my business coach because I have found that ChatGPT is pretty good at reasoning and also at asking questions instead of giving answers, which is something that we men can learn from. For example, 1 month ago, I was thinking of rebranding my company, Systemify, and paying a service provider to do just that. But I was thinking whether this is the best place to put my money into right now. So I turned to ChatGPT, and this is what I wrote. You're a business expert coach, you learn from Alex Ormosi, and you understand that the purpose that I have with my company is to maximize free time, and I don't want any stress. I want to know whether or not I should invest into a rebrand for my company Systemify, and I need you to ask me questions to help me come up with a decision. This is the key part here. I need you to ask me questions to help me. For context, the price of the rebrand is X, and the average ticket of my clients is Y, and my average revenue per month is Z. And ChatGPT started asking me questions, and then I got to answer those questions, and he then asked me more questions. And this gave me a lot of clarity, and at the end, what I ended up doing was not to go through the rebrand and instead spend that money on marketing directly. And this was thanks to this process over here. And also, one very cool thing that ChatGPT has that I believe not many other AI tools have is that it's got memory. So the more you use it, the more it learns from you. So I got it to a point in which ChatGPT already knows a lot about my company, and therefore I can ask him questions like this. I was thinking of hiring someone new to my company, and I wanted an easy way to introduce them to our company. And this is the prompt it took to get that. Take all the knowledge you have about my company and tell it to me. I want to use it to give an overview of my company to a new hire. And this is what it gave me. It is spot on. And in fact, this is what I use now to introduce my company to my new hires. I didn't change probably any word, I believe. The third AI tool is called Circleback. I have a lot of meetings with my clients. Basically, everything is handled in a meeting. And before, I was taking copious notes in all the meetings that I had with them. Then I installed this app. Of course, I didn't believe in it at first, so I kept writing notes. But then, as I was seeing that the notes that the app was taking were even better than the notes that I was taking, I started to take less and less notes. Now it's gotten to a point in which I don't take notes, I just let this tool do it for me. But what is even better is if there is some information that I recall that, I think the client told me that he was going on vacation on some day, but I don't remember exactly when, I can just go back to the meeting and ask it. Let me show you. I can just come to the meeting, go to the assistant and ask questions. And that is it. This is super accurate and super straight to the point. But what's even better is that I don't even have to remember when I talk about this with the person. I can just come here where all my different meetings are stored and I can just ask the question here. Marco is on holiday starting August 25. This is amazing. And I kid you not, this is saving me so much time and so many headaches, because I know that all the information that I speak about is just a question away. But now, how I'm integrating this with Notion, this I already talked about it in another video. I was able to integrate Circleback, so every time after the call, here, this is my meetings database, the automation is going to bring down here all the different notes that it's got from the meeting itself. But what it's even cooler is that it is also able to extract which are the action items that need to be done from the meeting itself, and I can create them as tasks that now they appear here in this contextual view for us to take action on. By the way, if you are curious about how I'm doing this, it is through this automation over here. I'm using make.com that basically fires whenever a meeting finishes. It searches in my CRM, searches for the client if there is no person in the CRM, checks if the page is created, create a call record for the client, append any notes from the session, and then create all the tasks for me and all the tasks for the client. But if it's not a client, it just appends note to the CRM that I have, and then create tasks for me and create tasks for the client. Okay, I am thinking of making a dedicated video about how to set this one up. So please reply in the comments of the video if you are interested in this, and if there is enough interest, I'm gonna create it. And finally, another tool that I'm using, I think every week at least once, is one that is pretty new, and it's called Unifire. It is no secret that now you are watching this YouTube video and that my main marketing channel is YouTube, but I also have a newsletter that comes out every Sunday. So in that newsletter, apart from talking things about my life, like things that I'm learning to help businesses grow and everything, I'm also sharing some of the things that I share here in this YouTube channel. Before, I just had to remember and write them from scratch. But now I can use Unifire to help me do that. The way that I have introduced this tool into my workflow is whenever I create a YouTube video in my YouTube videos database, one of the tasks that get automatically created, it is to repurpose the YouTube video using Unifire. As you can see right here in this contextual view for the current video that you are watching. So how does this tool work? I can go to my YouTube channel. I can take a video that I just published, copy the link of the video, and just come here to create my newsletter. this newsletter, but they have a lot of different things. You can turn a video into a blog post, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever. So click on generate content, drop the link, paste the YouTube video link, write content. In fact, now I'm using this test for something that I'm actually going to use in this Sunday newsletter. Now I just have to wait 17 seconds and boom, I have my newsletter written with all the apps that I was talking about in the video, perfectly formatted, ready for copying and pasting. I mean, to my liking, like all these key learnings and actionable advice, I don't know, it's kind of off, but the actual content of the video, which is these 5 tools that I was talking about, it is spot on. Right now, it is more important than ever to start using some of these AI tools, but be careful. I'm noticing this myself, that since there are so many tools being created every day, it is even being difficult for me to focus on using, okay, this is gonna be my AI tech stack, and that's it. So whenever you find one tool that works well for you, kind of stop chasing any other better tool. For example, I already found Circleback. It works great with my meetings. I do not care that another tool comes by, maybe if it's a little bit cheaper and that's a better job. I don't care. I don't want to migrate. I just want to do the work. So be careful with the shiny object syndrome. So well, I hope this opened your eyes to some of the ways that you can be using AI next to Notion for your business. And if you need any help implementing any of this is part of the service that me at Systemify and my team provide to you, business owner. You will find in the description of this video a book to link a call with me personally, where I can review how your company is structured and how we can help you out. So well, that is it for this video, guys. And as always, hasta la próxima.